Welcome aboard, young marine biologist in the making. I am Professor Zapnik, an obsessed expert of saltwater, suction cups, and marine oddities. Today I'm going to tell you about a creature that I would easily believe fell onto our coral reefs from another galaxy. Hold on tight with all 8 of your arms, because here come the octopuses. Let's start with the basics, because octopus anatomy is simply absurd. Did you know that we humans have to make do with a single lonely heart? How boring. An octopus, on the other hand, has 3 hearts. 2 of them pump blood exclusively to the gills, while the third supplies the rest of the body. Their blood isn't red either, it's blue, because oxygen is carried not by iron-based hemoglobin, but by a copper-based protein called hemocyanin, which works much more efficiently in cold, oxygen-poor deep waters. This unusual circulatory system has a strange side effect. When an octopus swims, its main heart actually stops beating. That's why they prefer crawling along the seafloor. Swimming is as exhausting for them as sprinting to school on a full stomach would be for you. Now comes my favorite part. An octopus doesn't rely on a single central brain to control everything. Instead, it operates like a decentralized network. This means control isn't concentrated in one place, but distributed among multiple centers. Imagine this. About 2/3 of an octopus's neurons are located in its arms, giving each arm its own opinion and decision-making ability. Thanks to this decentralized system, an arm can figure out how to open a clam, even while the central brain is busy planning an escape. If an arm gets torn off, which is unfortunate, but it can grow back later, it can still move independently and search for food for a short time. If you think the chameleon is the master of camouflage, then you've never seen an octopus in action. They are nature's true pixel animators. Beneath their skin are thousands of tiny pigment sacs called chromatophores, which they can control with muscles in milliseconds. They don't just change color, they can also alter the texture of their skin, instantly transforming into a rough rock or an algae-covered surface. And if camouflage isn't enough, they deploy their special defense mechanisms. There's the famous ink cloud, which doesn't just block vision but also confuses a predator's sense of smell. In extreme situations, they are even capable of self-amputation, deliberately sacrificing one of their arms so that while the predator is distracted, they can make a quick escape. Don't be fooled by their slimy appearance. Octopuses are extremely intelligent, sometimes even downright cheeky. They are capable of using tools, such as carrying coconut shells as mobile shields, and they are notorious for sneaking out of aquariums to go on nighttime adventures. They can recognize individual humans, and if they dislike someone, they are perfectly capable of spraying them with a precisely aimed jet of water. Octopuses aren't monsters, they are engineering marvels of nature. Boneless geniuses that can squeeze through any opening larger than their parrot-like beak. The next time you walk along the seashore, think of these blue-blooded wonders, but be careful around the coconuts. And now, young explorers of the deep, keep your eyes open and your minds curious. Until our next dive, bye-bye.